Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Bricks. I'm Daryl, as most of you know, and for today's video, as promised, after I did all the live feeds I did today, I am bringing you a city update. So if this is something that interests you, stick around because it's coming up. Let me be the first to absolutely admit my build, or I should say display table, is an absolute disaster, as you can see. I don't have a lot of progress to show because I am doing so many projects right now that I'm probably overdoing it, but what I do want to show you is the placement, or where the final destination is going to be for a couple of the builds I've been working on. Trying to keep my hands as steady as possible, and I have to do a little bit of the rework to the building as it got a little beat up during the move. A lot of you may remember this particular build. It's my antique shop, and that is going to be, I think, its permanent location. It's just a matter of me putting it on a mill's plate, just like I still have to put the train station, as a lot of you may remember, on a mill's plate as well. Now the next building I want to show you is my Octan tower, and as you can see so far I still have the explosion on it, and I am going to put that logo that you see at the very top of the building. I am going to build one of those logos and put it on all four sides of the building, as of course with it being a office tower, it should be advertising and it should be seen from anywhere in the city. Just like a lot of the spots in my city, all this area still needs to have a mill's plate road built for it. And I thought it was kind of funny that my road is actually right in line with one of my doors on the far wall. This big empty patch of wood that you see here, and even over here next to the train station, what I am looking at doing is dedicating this entire space to a factory that I want to build. And what I'm actually looking at doing is probably having most of the factory right in through here. And then I'm thinking having some sort of employee type of parking lot or something all through here. And then this will be part of my train yard. Now that particular building there is one of my modified buildings from the Assembly Square. And I really think it fits in nicely with the rest of the city block that I have going next to it. So I do believe I'm going to make that its permanent home. I just have to, once again, put it on an actual mill's base plate. Now, as far as the rest of the city block, the convention center is going to stay there. All these buildings are staying right where they are located. I still need to finish some more of the work on the city bank, and I do intend on doing the interior on that building, and I'm still contemplating adding one more floor to it. And then also, as you can see down in here, I still have to put the details in there. One thing I will point out is currently down the view of this particular street, I have my very first skyscraper, which was the black office tower, as you can see at the end of the street here. And that is where the new home of my, I was going to say apartment complex, but that's not it. The new home of my hotel is going to go. Now, when I say hotel, this is what I'm talking about. I originally started off making it actually a hospital. I do still intend on putting a large hospital in my city, but the more that I started working on this, the more I started getting a feeling that it should be a hotel. And part of the reason for that is what I'm looking at is this area on the first floor, I think would be a great spot to put a swimming pool, or I'd even thought about putting it out here and making either side here or here an entertainment area, as most hotels do have spots that you can rent for having parties and such. And that's where I'm looking at possibly doing it on either one of these sides. And then the rest of the rooms, like I said before, originally I was designing this kind of after the old hospital that's in my town. But with having all these little air conditioning units like that, the more and more I looked at it, I just felt this really has a very big hotel feel to it. So that is what it is going to become, is my new hotel. The reason I wanted to show that building, even though it is still got a long way to go, is because what I'm looking at doing is coming down to the end of the street here, and I really think that the hotel's entrance would look perfect at the end of this street. And I do believe that is where its home is going to be. Which leaves me with another battle of what do I want to do with that black skyscraper. What I am debating on doing is either placing it somewhere in here, or coming down and placing it either in here or there. Although my original thoughts, in my head anyway, is I'm wanting some kind of triangular shaped building there and possibly another one right there with some sort of city park here, and then maybe some smaller buildings in this vicinity. And I'm not even going to show my airport's condition and state because the building itself is fine. The airfield is a complete disaster. I haven't touched much of it yet. I do need to get back to that. But again, I have a ton of different projects going. I'm really excited about it because part of the thing that's been holding me up and part of what was making me lose motivation there for a while was the simple fact of the matter, I just did not have enough pieces. And now with all the different projects I have going on, I have a lot of parts for a lot of different things. And it's kind of what motivated me to start making a ton more videos and a ton of different builds, because I don't have to order anything for most of the things that I've started for anyway. I will have to order parts as I go, but for right now I have the majority of the parts for a lot of the different ideas I'm coming up with. Additionally, I just want to really quickly mention that for those of you that are unaware, I do have a new membership for my channel. And with that membership, I offer a bunch of different benefits. Some of those benefits being unique emojis and badges for you during live feeds that you can use and only members alone can use. Another really nice perk is I do private live feeds for members only. And actually today what we did is we actually did a Zoom meeting so we could all sit and converse and talk and show each other's builds and give ideas and help each other with those builds and ideas. So if that's something that interests you, check down in the comments and the description of the video below, as I do have a link for signing up for that membership. Anyway, on that particular note, because I have been doing live streams all day and building different things around the Lego barn, and I am wore out. So I'm going to probably just, I think we're going to end the video here, but I wanted to make sure I had some kind of a city update posted for everybody, as I did promise to do one today, even though this is going to be posted on Monday. But anyway, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to smack that bell so you can get all the notifications for all the different videos that I post on my channel. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you for coming to Bevins Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below, and we will see you next time on Bevins Bricks.